Rumble. This is Come and See, and this is about being judgy. And Justice is cleaning his room. Actually, he's reorganizing it, so he's got a bit of a thing going on in here. What spurred this, son?
There's no crickets in here. Well, I don't know.
Did you feel like you were being judged for your room being...
Yeah.
His room is normally pretty clean. It gets a little cluttery, but it's normally pretty good.
Well, same with both of ours.
No, my room is amazing all the time. Yeah, so today, do you want to read? And I'm going to move your bed for you.
1 gigabyte. Okay. This is laptop RAM, and I don't want to put laptop RAM.
You don't want to.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah. So.
I found this in an attic.
Are you gonna answer me?
What?
You're just like breaking and moving things. Are you gonna read and you want me to help you? Or are you?
No, I need you to read. But real quick, I just want to see what this will do.
She said, "Hey, big boy gang." Zyla did.
Oh, that feels sketchy.
Hi, Zyla. I'll respond to you since Justice is...
You're mean.
He's busy. No, she's really talking to me. I'm the big boy gang. You're the little boy gang.
Ow.
So, Zyla, how was your day? And are you ready for reading about being judgy? Justice wanted me to... We're all judgy. Do you think that? He's moving his lizard. Is the lizard in there?
Yeah.
You're just gonna put the lizard just chilling over there, huh? All right. Well, I'm gonna start reading because Justice is doing things with his life. He wanted some company, but your day was pretty good. Did you go to school today?
How old is that person?
Zyla, did you say you were 14 or 16, something like that? So.
This is an interesting headset.
Okay, can't interrupt because I'm going to be... Well, I guess you can when I stop reading, but... she's 15.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you have a birthday? I think you told me you had a birthday.
Wow,
Guess whose birthday it is in 2 days?
2 days?
You.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
So, about being judgy, guys, says, don't make opinions about what others do, and no opinion will be made about you. The way you treat others is the way you will be treated. The judging eye you cast upon others will be the same judging eye that will be cast upon you. Don't criticize your partner's horse for slinging its head when you can't even get on your own horse without getting bucked off. How can you offer to help your friend out with his horse when you can't even put a saddle on yours? That's just being a hypocrite. When you get your horse going good and steady, then you can offer to help your partner.
Oh, my.
Hey, Shakira, how are you doing? Welcome back. Been a minute since I've seen you. December 27th. Okay. Maybe look at Justice finding treasures.
I'm finding stuff from, like, quizzes.
Oh, that's where his homework went. No, Maximus didn't eat it.
No, you're misunderstanding. What is this for?
That is for your LED lights. Dale, how's it going? Stephanie, Harriman. My hair is pulled back. I actually need to cut it on the sides, but I was like, am I gonna cut it or leave it short? But yeah, it's pulled back. Manny, we're doing Bible study, so welcome. Maybe this is where you need to be. Zyla says my school doesn't go on Friday. Oh, you got 4 days a week? That's pretty cool. Justice is immediately jealous.
What's this? This is an airsoft mask. This is from like centuries ago.
That's a great observation. Look at him pulling his stuff out. Do you need a hand, son?
Yeah.
All right. You want to come and read this?
No.
You just want me to do both sides of it? All right. So, I can't tell you how many times I heard people say, you can't judge me. There's a common misconception that Christians are not to judge, but that's not really the case. People who are opinionated would likely be... Okay, are you going to let me read without interruptions, young man? Maybe this is not the optimal time to be doing Bible study. But that's not really the case. People who are opinionated would likely be deemed judgmental by many. But can we really go through life without having an opinion? I don't think we can. But I do think we can do something else. We can have a good opinion of others, and if we're going to make an assumption, let's assume something good. This could even mean assuming that maybe someone's behavior at the moment is a result of hardship that you know nothing about. So it says she cleaned her rim today and got rid of it a lot, actually.
Oh, nice.
Jesus tells us not to judge harshly or incorrectly. If a friend is having an affair, it is not judging them to tell them that it is a sin. But the Bible already declares that to be wrong. God has already judged this type of behavior as sinful. I think a better way to understand what Jesus is saying is to think about it as nitpicking. No one likes a nitpicker. He's saying that since he isn't nitpicking, everything you are...
Sorry.
Dude, you are so noisy.
I just need emotional support.
What's up, YM? How are you doing? How's life going north of us?
Where does YM live?
YM is up in Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You miss Justice finding random stuff. That's true. Look at this. He's found a whole pile of things. He's actually rearranging his room right now.
Yeah.
I think your room looks kind of bare. You have one picture up. Would you not like some more?
I don't like that picture.
You're good and windy today. Did you guys get a lot of snow? We got a lot of snow.
Carpet's coming up right here.
Justice, stop interrupting. And pick up the bed and don't drag it across the carpet. Use those muscles. Dante says, sounds like you don't have little man's attention. Maybe go fishing or something you both enjoy and base your teachings and metaphors around what you both enjoy. And so it's easier for him to take in. What do you think about that?
Well, this was kind of my idea, but I agree with you. Thank you.
And so, question is, Justice, what were we reading about?
The Bible.
Oh boy. What was the topic? Being...
This bed is heavy.
All right. Dante, you're right. Okay, I'm going to finish up and then I'm going to help you so that we can focus on one thing at a time. All right, so... No snow yet, probably only 4 inches this year. Most of it's melting. Oh, that's crazy. We got 6 inches just yesterday.
What's that?
That looks like the welding tip. I'll find a little bit of everything in here. All right, so I think it's a better way to understand what Jesus is saying is to think about it nitpicking. No one likes a nitpicker. He's saying that since he isn't nitpicking everything you are doing, you have no business nitpicking others. Grace and mercy flow from God so easily. Maybe it's time we start being willing to give the same thing to others. So the cowboy call here is start trying to make good assumptions about others in the hardest circumstances. Make excuses for people. I'm sure Justice is listening while he's organizing his room.
I'm trying. It's kind of hard when you have a 300-pound bed.
I will move it for you. But I appreciate his initiative. So it says that should be easy. We should make enough excuses for ourselves. So that was about being judgy. So I don't know. What is your opinion about being judgy? Because mine is that I think we're only supposed to judge by a person's fruit. And honestly, I'm going to give Justice a minute because This is too much.
Please.
Too much distraction. I'll come back and help you, son.
No. You just left me.
I did. I abandoned you. So that one was pretty good. I don't know. I would say probably maybe what we'll do is check in on the book of Daniel, because I'm going to wrap up with Justice just because he's apparently started something and he's very determined. But my opinion is that judgment is something that comes off like it's a very natural thing, especially I think that there's a lot of, I'd say a lot of thoughts about, especially Christians, being judgmental and hypocritical. And I feel like that's one of the things that pushes people away from the belief system. And so again, I would probably just say that I think, in my opinion, that what happens is that the judgment comes from a misunderstanding or miscommunication of what is intended to be confrontation through compassion. And so I would say, instead of somebody actually being judged, it's just the fact that you see their behavior leading them to a point where they're going to have consequences for their sons. So I think that if you care about those people, then you'll tell them. I would hope that my friends would tell me too, and many have. And that's where I would actually be able to distinguish between a good friend and somebody that is just there for what they can benefit. Zyla says, I don't judge people because they could be on their last straw. And then here you come judging them, and then boom. Yeah, I feel like that's so true, is we also don't know what somebody else is going through. So I feel like it's very easy to assume everybody's having the same type of day that you are. And that could be whether you are well rested and you feel like everybody else is, but they could be operating on an hour of sleep, and because they don't have any other options. So I think that it's easy to assume, but it's harder to force yourself into a position of realizing that you don't know everything going on in other people's lives. So kind of what I explained to, like, one of my brothers was really bad about road rage. And so I told him, I was like, dude, you need to be careful, because I mean, he's a big guy, and it's like, if you're running up to somebody, you get out of your car, I mean, somebody's going to look at you and feel like that's a threat. And they're just going to ultimately feel like they have to do whatever they can to end that threat. And so what they're going to do is probably overreact just to put that threat to bed. But I hear a lot of struggling in the back. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go help Justice. I will come back on when I have some time. So I apologize for doing that. I thought it was going to be a little more smooth. But anyways, guys, have a good night. Thank you for popping on, YM, Zyla, Dante. Appreciate you guys. Good night. God bless. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye.